to skip, depending upon what happened. Alrighty, well, just got out here, turned on the radio, warmed it up, and then went back upstairs and grabbed some coffee. Just had dinner, and that was very good. So I thought I'd get down there and see what signals are like at 7 o'clock. Anyway, Phil and I have been together during the day. We had lunch with some of the other guys on Saturday, our normal routine, and ham operators. And anyway, I didn't do too much ham radio. I did get on 10 meters this morning, worked AM, and then went over and worked sideband, and that's been fun using this vintage gear. All right, with that, over to you, Phil, and I guess Kevin back to the skip when somebody else pops in. N6 WHK, W6.2.
And 9 AMI.
You got your John at 9 AMI. You will find it, Kevin, okay? Go ahead. Okay, sit down, Joe. WL.
Yeah, Jay's in there, too.
Yep, got you there, Jay. N6WHK. Well, Skip, like George said, we had lunch together, us and a few other AMers, and had a pretty good conversation. Covered a lot of fields. Not only radio, but life in general. And it's a pretty good day. I'm working on a antenna to be put up tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes smooth. And that's about it. So I'm going to turn it over to Kevin. Of course, I'm on my normal equipment, the Swan 350 Zelda. So with that, over to you, Kevin. KA-WA6JKN and 6WHT. 86 VWS.
Okay, we got Ron in there. Of course, before Ron, we had N9 AMI, and also, who was that? Jay was in there as well. Okay, if I miss anybody, I'm sure Skip got it. I'll keep this short so we can get the check-ins. Let's nail down the check-ins. It's at the top of the hour. WA6JKN, and I'm not sure who's supposed to get it, but I'll turn it back to Skip so we can get this thing started. Complete your check-in list, I guess. Over.
Okay, Doc.
Pick up N9AMI John and 86 VWS. So, Ron was not too strong in here. So, 26 standing by.
Hey, I heard Jay in there also.
This is Ron there. Go ahead, Doc.
Well, he was first NWL and then N9AMI and then KD6 VWS. And good evening to all of you. K6LVL. That's great.
Yeah, good night, Steve. So apparently John's not there right at the moment. Yeah, I heard John first, so it doesn't matter, I don't think. Go ahead, Jay. Hey, Lau.
Okay, yeah, I thought. Oh, yeah, I got my connection's a little bit loose here. Yeah, I did hear John. Everybody's skipped down a little bit, but everybody else seems to be pretty strong in here. We're on the Swan 6 at 300B here tonight. Let's see, putting out about 150 watts, something like that. So I'll keep it going here. There may be more people show up here. N9 AMI, MCE John, WB6MWL.
Okay, Jay, very good. Yeah, I'm not hearing Skip too good here, so that was the deal with that. Sorry, I missed my chime in there. But anyways, okay, we'll keep it quick and pass it around here. Let's go. Send it down to Ron, KD6 VWS and 9 AMI.
All right, John. N9 AMI, KD6 VWS, and hello, Skip and George and Phil and Kevin and John and Jay and me. KD6 VWS here, and yeah, I'm on the 350C. So I'll pass it back up to Skip. We'll try and get some more check-ins, I guess. K6LGL, Skip, K6VWS. Welcome to the Swan River. I have on the list the final ticket from Santa Monica. I have W6YEC, N6WHK, W6JKM, Kevin, WB6MWLJ, N9AMI John, and KD6BW1. Joshua 3. First of all, let's see any others joining us this evening. K6LGL and the Southern California, or I should say the Southwest Swan River, standing by. Nothing heard. How about you, Jake?
Nope, didn't hear anything else.
Okay, I was hoping that maybe Paul would drop in, but he may show up a little later. Okay, well, it sounds like we got a good beginning. There's a number of us here. So let's go back to the top of the list, huh? Over to you, George. And you had a pretty good signal, but the band is going wrong, so it's going to be hard copy. So, John, I think you're on there probably running the net for me, huh? You know how that goes. And by the way, thank you for recording the previous hits. I was not on yesterday. I was celebrating my son's birthday. We were out together the last time that the net was going. So we missed the party Friday night net there in 3895. So, George, over to you, and then over to our friend Phil, and then Kevin, and then to MWL, and John, N9AMI. You may have to run interference for me if the band goes wrong. You know what happens, so echo signal. K6 Lima green light for the Swan.
Okay, Skip, very good. Well, I'm hearing everybody quite well. And John, good signal down here. Here's Kevin, of course. Everybody coming in wonderfully well here on the 80-meter, 75-meter coaxial flat top up about 40 feet. And the Swan 500, straight 500, no letters. I think they made them for 1 year or something like that. And then they went on with some modifications for the other ones. Anyway, everybody sounds good. The 300 Bravo sounds good there, Jay, since you mentioned that. And, of course, the 350 always sounds good, Ron. The 350 Charlie. Yeah, we're using a 638 microphone. It's about the only time we use the rig. Every once in a while we turn this rig on for vintage. I'm a little leery about taking this rig up to 10 meters. I don't like take a chance on 10 meters with those sweep tubes because of parasitics and all. It doesn't take but a little parasitic to wipe those things out instantly, so pretty cautious about that. The TS520 sugar that I dedicated to 10 meters is 6146s, so much more rugged tube. A lot safer. Everything's working good. I think I have a little question about on 10 meters if I use my amp, which is a 30L1, and the 811. They can be a little touchy relating to parasitics also, but not like the sweep tube. Anyhow, we had a great day ham radio-wise on 10 meters, first on AM. Took a while, but I got a signal there from Ohio, had a nice contact. And a little rough on the copy, but it came through. And then went over to sideband and had some very nice contacts there. More than I could handle. I had some things to get done here and then that luncheon appointment, so I had to leave. Well, 2 or 3 stations were calling. It's just the way it goes. But it's sure nice to see some lights there on 10 meters. And let's see, what else? Going around my homebrew transceiver the other day, and and had a little carrier. I was able to get that adjusted out, and I'm having a bit, just an issue with the transmitter being about 100 cycles off of the receiver, and I have no idea where the adjustment is. A friend of mine built this, and I don't have the paperwork on it. I'm hoping one day to get my hands on that. But, and it's just maybe the way the radio is, you know, I'm not sure how to deal with that yet. But what I do, for the sake of not getting comments, I zero beat the homebrew transceiver with my TS50 and make sure that that on the transmit side I'm right on frequency, so that I'm the one that's dealing with somebody being a little low in frequency, and I just recognize that's the way it is, and but my signal should sound good most of the time, unless there's a little drift or something. And it's been around a while. I don't know when Norm built this thing, but it's hybrid. It's all solid state up to the drivers. So, but I'm having fun with it. I'm sure glad I found that out at a surplus store. I think I told you the story. My friend is in a memory home, and his wife called, and they hauled off all this stuff, and I was so fortunate to come across this transceiver and then the power supply and be able to save that and have a memory of Norm and his wonderful craft, his ability to engineer and build and all that is really something. What he did over the years in electronics, having been an engineer there at HC. So we'll shout out his praise there a little bit. All right, enough of that. Let's keep it moving. And it's Phil. You're up. N6WHK, W6YEC.
W6YEC and 6WHK. Fine business. Sound like we got a beginning of a good group. Maybe one or two more check in. It's always nice to have a bunch of people. Then that way you've got a lot of different topics to talk about and think about. And anyway, I am not doing much on HF. I'm having a problem with my beam. We've checked the coax out from the house up to the beam, and it's good up to that point. And up there, I guess it was hanging or something. Anyway, I think the coax pulled the center pin out of the connector. The gentleman that's going to do the work and fix it for me, he's having back problems at the time, so it's going to be kind of a few days before I can get it worked on. And at my age, I don't climb anymore. I have a hard enough time walking, let alone climbing something. And then I got to go up the hill to get to the base of the tower anyway. Then, of course, you got to go up the tower. I do have a 40-foot ladder up there to use, but like I say, at my age, I just don't do that anymore. Better safe than sorry. I've been trying to load up my roof a little, and it has worked pretty much. It's not perfect, but it does work, so I'm happy with that. So with that over to W86JKN. You're sounding good down here in San Diego, N6WHK.
Okay. Phil, good signal. I'm running about 500 watts, and that's on the peaks. Okay, well, let's see. I'm just glad to hear that you made the right decision there, Phil. Don't be climbing up no 40-foot ladders. Nope, those days are left to those that are young and have, they eat spinach and their name's Popeye. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that myself. I don't do it anymore. I have grandsons that do that. Yeah. And they're really helpful. They take care of those kinds of things. All right, let's see. My day was, well, I went over to my daughter's place and helped trace out some coax cables for their TV. This is a temporary rental that my daughter got. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's ridiculous what they're charging for these rentals. It's almost $5,000 a month. I know it's above $4,000. I couldn't believe it. So it's just temporary. They're out of the ranch now. All the paperwork signed and just waiting for the bank transfer. And so I went over there and helped them hook up their internet and all that kind of stuff. So that was one of the things. The other thing, I made a cable. You ever work with a DIN plug? I had to hook up a DIN plug on a cable for the Mercury amplifier that's going to be here next week. Man, oh man, I just forgot how small those little connectors are and how difficult it is to solder wires, those little tiny wires. So I was able to use my surgical tools to be able to do that. That turned out to really be real successful. And let's see, what else? That's all I can think of at the moment. Let's keep it moving. You know, I'm not sure who's next because I can't hear Skip. I heard him there on KFS, and then I think he drifted off frequency like 160 hertz or something like that. He went up, and so I lost him. So whoever's supposed to get it, you know who you are, I hope. Go ahead and pick it up. Take it away. WA6JKN.
And goes to J, WB6MWL, WJ6LGL, Joe
Okay, yeah.
WB6MWL here. Very good, Kenny. Yeah, boy, that's long, I know. Maybe it's downhill at pricey, but not that high as what you mentioned, over 4,000. Wow. But I know Northern California is outrageous. So, you know, down here there's apartments going for well over 2,000, depending on what size they are. Maybe 3,000. I don't know. So yeah, it's just the demand, supply and demand, I guess. And yeah, I'm copying everybody pretty good. Skip's down a little bit, but I still copy there, Skip. And yeah, George and Phil, you're about equal. You're about 20 over here on the Cygnus 300B here. And I adjusted just a little bit. I'm getting about 200 watts out now. So I'll keep it moving here. And I think this 7 o'clock seems to work better, at least so far. And I think it goes to John up there, N9AMI, WB6MWL.
Okay, thank you, Jay. Very good. Yeah, the 300 sounded pretty good. It's got a little roughness on the audio. I don't know what exactly. Maybe that's a little bit of distortion. It's not bad though. It's not bad, but you might want to put it on if you got a scope there or something and take a look at it. But I mean, it's not bad. It's just, so I'm just being a little nitpicky. So. And I was going to ask you, what do you think about that? What do you think about the Swan, that SS, or what do they call it, 200SS or SS200? I don't know what your opinions are on that, Jay, next time you come around. But anyways, I'm just on the ICOM tonight, guys, with the amp, and I am recording for the web page, and it works better if I do it this way. Well, I won't do it like this all the time, but I can just get my audio right back onto the recording real simple with how I'm doing it this way. So, and signals are pretty good. We've had better nights. It's a little noisy tonight, atmospherics, and we've had better signals, but it's doable. It's ham radio. So, Ron, good signal. Over to you. KD6VWS, N9AMI.
Okay, John. N9AMI, Swan Group, KD6VWS. Yeah, you're coming in real good here, too. And, yeah, I checked on KFS. You're dead net on frequency. So's Kevin. Everybody else was up a little high. But, so I, 0 B to you. So anyway, I, went for my bike ride today. Went into Yucca. I went to O'Reilly's to get some things. And, then I cruised around on the north end of Yucca Valley there and got up on the hill. It was kind of neat, and and that's the area where Christ Park is, Desert Christ Park. I went up there a few weeks ago. So that was an enjoyable ride, but it's kind of nippy. Man, winter's here early, that's for sure. Yeah, and it started getting close to sundown, so I had to make it back home. Keep from, I didn't have my long johns on. I had plenty of coats on, but legs get a little bit chilly. So, yeah, Phil, I wouldn't be climbing that 40-foot ladder either. I used to be a lineman back in my 20s. Started out at the cable company as a lineman, and sold all my climbing equipment and don't do any climbing on anything anymore. So, and but yeah, everybody's coming in great here. Skip, you're coming in good here too. So I guess I'm in a good location tonight for everybody. So I hope the propagation hangs in there for us. So with that, I'll send it back to you, Skip. K6LGL, K6VWS. Okay, man, thank you very much. K6VWS and the Swan group. K6LGL, Skip in Santa Monica by the Bay. I think that there was a suggestion that K6LGL was in there. So that they be all different places. For that matter, anybody else wanting to check into the Swan, please come to K6LGL. Very much. Nothing good here, is it? Oh, on that side.
Nothing either here.
Yep, nothing down here.
Okay, thank you. Well, all right. You don't want to miss anybody. Two signals are up and down a little bit. Curious to be on you there, Ron. At times you listen on Johnson to get down to about S6, S7, something like that. Pretty good signals up from you, John, Nevada, doing quite well. But Jay is a little rough copy, and some QSB on our two San Diego stations, George and Phil. And so the band is, it's winter conditions. We celebrated my son's birthday yesterday, so we're not on the air. So the Alex went out a little bit to do that number. Finding all the different things. Good that you're running the 300. Sounds just a little bit distorted to me, but then I'm not getting a very good signal from you, Jay. It's hard to judge. And George, finding you're using the 520. Yeah, the sweep tubes when it gets to 28, 29 megahertz, some don't do as well. I think some of the 6LQ6s might perform better, but some of the others, they're too long to transfer time there. And they just figure out, anything above 20 megahertz. Actually, they're not even very good at that, but just get it here, But some still being trouble. No, some also output capacitance is quite high. So you're right about choosing the 520, but on AM, you may want to run, so try it. You may luck out. All right. Let's take another standby for any additional check-ins and do one more round here. And John, you may end up calling the shots because you never know what the band will do, but we appreciate any help we can get. So, let's go back to the top of the list, but before we do that, is there anybody else? Any later check-ins to the Swan? This is Skip in Santa Monica. Stand by.
Same thing with the first common station, they discontinued it.
Making weird views. So there goes George. And if you heard somebody, please check him in for me. W6YEC and the Swan Group. Okay, 6 view.
Okay, very good, W6YEC. Good deal, copy 100% everybody. Skip, you faded down and kind of came back up again, so I guess the same effect here, no listen, QFB or something. Anyway, I thought the band was going out on us, between us, but you came back up, so that's good. Okay, John, on the recording, thank you very much for that, for your work on that. Appreciate it. Very good, Ron, on activities there and staying off the ladders. That's a pretty good thing. I haven't gotten there yet. I need to. I'm sure I need to, but I still. Oh my goodness! Just so many things around here to get done. But let's see. I had to go up on the roof the other day and check on a camera. And I think I'm going to move its location. Got an idea on that. And then on a small ladder, I was working on this electrical problem next door. Got it all done. That's all behind me now. The trench was dug. Put the Romax in and all that stuff. Hooked up a new junction box, and on the other end, ran it up conduit up to the timer box and stripped back the Romax and then just ran the wires and the conduit up to the timer box and got that all fastened and doesn't look too bad. It's on a pillar, on a porch pillar, and but I don't know what that's where the timer is, right on the corner there. That's where the close to where the feed is on the electrical. So, I'd rather not have it there, but it's there. And then I've got DC. I've got a DC set up there too for the sprinkler system. So, anyway, it's all in that corner, just the way it is. The way the front of my house is, it's got a walkway from the street down to the front door. And kind of steps going down, not real steep. And I've got a big porch light there, or a light pole, and so that gets lit. But we don't have any sidewalks in front of the house. We're kind of in the countryside of Lemon Grove property and all that, and so there's no sidewalk there. There's a dirt. It's dirt. So the pedestrians walking on dirt right there. Most people don't come into the house that way because they're parking off of the driveway. I've got a big parking area to the west of the driveway. And that's where we park cars and what have you. So people are going to come in at that porch entrance where I have the electrical timer up in the air there and all. So that's why I don't like it there, because, it's just, it's not necessarily an eyesore, but it does take away from just the pillar that's, the one pillar there. There's a bunch of pillars along the front porch area there with a block wall and all. Very nice, very nice. It sits back off the street and down a little bit, so we're not right on the street, we're not up into the street. We're down the property downhill, so it's a nice area. Anyway, I got off on that. I didn't mean to. That's just talking about my work here on the electrical, and had to figure out a way to make it as pleasing as possible. And it seemed to work out okay. So I've got all the dirt back in, and that's all working. So who knows what the next project is going to be here. and that kind of stuff. But I had a little ladder I had to get up on, and that thing makes me nervous, and all of that. So, yeah, it's a challenge over there at Phil's. We're all getting old. So, and it's Phil's antennas up there on the hill, and that's a challenge in itself. And so, you get some men over there, and I cranked the power down, and just really don't make the ladder, but I'd rather tilt the power and lay it across the ladder and then work on that coax and climb up the ladder. So if somebody wants to climb up the ladder, I'll be after them. But have to be doing if the tower strength is tilted down. And then the last time they worked on it, it was tilted down. It's a hex beam, so it does make it a little more flexible or clumsy. Anyway, that's taking too much time here with all of that. So let's move it, continue to move it on. Phil, you can adjust anything I said. N6WHK, W6YEC.
W6YEC, N6WHK. Well, you're pretty much dead on right. I live in the bottom of a canyon. I got cliffs, hills on both sides. Well, actually straight sides of me. The only way I'm open is south to Mexico. So everything I do is up on the side of a hill. And I've got a big tower up there with a TA7 on it. But I've got a coaxial problem with it. Not a coaxial problem. I've got a control line problem with it. The sun rotted all the the insulation off the control line. So that's got to be dropped and redone. And of course the hex beam, I don't know what happened to it. It was working perfect. And all of a sudden it just quit working. The antenna I'm going to be putting up tomorrow is for 220. I'm going to put it on a 20-foot pipe, which is a brass pipe. And I'll put about a 2-foot or 3-foot PVC in it. And I'm going to have the antenna on top of that. And that's just going to be ground mounted. We're just going to play with it and see what difference it makes to George's repeater. And eventually we'll get that up on the hill too, and that'll give it a clear shot in every direction. So it's all a little bit of work, a little bit done here and there. I'd like to get things done yesterday, but like I said, I don't do that anymore. So it takes a little bit longer time, even though it kind of aggravates me at times because I'd like to be out there working 10 meters and 15 and 20, and with them bands are open. Anywho, it all comes around. Right now I'm loading up my loop. I've got that loop I use on AMI and on 40 meters. And I can load that up for most of the bands. Not perfect, but enough to do the job, and enough that it won't foul up the radio. And I have worked a little bit on 10, but running that, I can run the amplifier, but I don't like to run too much power, so I kind of keep that down. And of course the conditions running the loop is not as good as running a bead. Anyway, it will be done. It will take care of itself down the road a piece. Can't do everything immediately, so you just gotta work with what you have. With that, let's turn it over to our friend up in the garlic capital, WA6 JKN and 6WHK.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you, Phil. This is WA6JKN, yeah, the garlic capital of the world. Yeah, the Stinkin' Rose. That's what they call it. Garlic ice cream and garlic wine. I was talking to a ham the other day that had questions about, how does that ice cream taste? That garlic ice cream. So I explained to him that once you have a pepper steak sandwich or eat some, scampi and calamari, filled with garlic, when you take a bite of the ice cream, it tastes just like ice cream because the garlic you've already put in your body overwhelms any small amount, and it's a very, very, very small amount of garlic in the ice cream, so they can have that marketing leverage there, garlic ice cream. Yeah, you don't taste it. It tastes just like ice cream. Same with the wine. Yeah, there's such a small amount of garlic in the wine that you just taste the wine. You don't taste the garlic. All right. I haven't thought about that since a couple days ago when I was explaining it to a ham on 60 meters. Yeah. That's a good band. That's a fun band. All right, let's see, what else? I know what I was trying to remember to say last transmission. George. Yeah, you nailed it. Sweep tubes. Yeah, if you don't have it neutralized, it gets unhappy real fast on 10 meters. So my dad showed me a trick back in 1962, I think it was. 1962, something like that. So see if you can follow me on this. You know what the problem is with the sweep tubes? It's very unforgiving. So if that thing breaks down into a parasitic oscillation, you can damage the tube really quick. And so it's a pain in the butt. All right, so here's the solution that he shared with me, and I've used it a lot on all my transmitters, and it works great. A lot of people won't do it because they're afraid. So it's just a matter of whether you're afraid or not. Working with high voltage and stuff, which I know you're not. The first thing you got to do is you got to remove the filament voltage on the sweep tubes. That's a must. Then make sure you disconnect the plate voltage to the sweep tubes. All right. Then you take a signal generator, put it on the 15 meter band, and get a generator. Put a signal in the output of the transceiver, and just put in about, say, 100 microvolts. And then take your oscilloscope, put it right on the plate of the driver tube. And then adjust your plate loading and antenna loading controls for maximum sine wave. And then adjust your generator output to lower it so you can get a nice visual on the scope. Then get on that neutralization capacitor to neutralize the sweep tubes. It works every time, and you don't damage the tube. Just make sure you do it on the 15-meter band. It's right there, 21 megahertz. And you can do that on any tube transmitter. It works really, really well. And so I wanted to share that with you, George. All right, let's see, what else? Not much, really, so let's keep it moving. And so it goes over to Jay. WB6MWL, WA6JKN.
Okay, it's very fine. WA6JKN, WB6MWL. Yeah, I cut the drive down here a little bit. Maybe I was overdriving this rig, I don't know. So it hasn't been run for a while, but the band switch I think needs some cleaning too. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the tip there, Kevin. That's good. And John, the SS200, I know a couple of people that have them that run them on 20-meter Swan net, and they work quite well. They were a pretty good rig. A little hard to get parts for now, but they sound good. They work good. They were kind of ahead of their time. I think they came out about 1973. So they were some of the first American-made solid-state radios. And there's one that's 100 watts, and then 100 watts input, and one that's 300 watts. depending on what final you got bolted onto the back of it. So there you go. I've never had one. I've seen them, but I've never had one myself. So, but you can hear them on the 20-meter Swan nets. There's people on there that have them. One fellow in Denver has one. In fact, a couple people in Denver have them. So they are floating around out there. And okay, I was going to comment on something else, but it slipped my mind here, so keep it moving and turn it back up to you, John. 10-9 AMI, WB6MWL.
Okay, WB6MWL, N9AMI. All right. Well, thanks for that info. I didn't know there was two different versions of that, different output. Interesting. All right. And I need to tune in there, was it on Saturdays? I never remember that. And I'm usually not thinking radio, middle of the day sort of thing, but very good. And, yeah, Phil, man, I feel bad. Geez, I wish I was close. I'd run up that tower and fix that friggin' thing for you and get the rotator working and all that. Sheesh, that sucks. I know you're like me. You want it done. And, is Chris CSA, isn't he a younger guy? Isn't he in your neck of the woods? Maybe get Chris to climb up that sucker. I don't know. There's got to be somebody else around to do that, to help you out. But, yeah, it kind of sucks just waiting for that, and you're staring at it every day when you look out the window, and you hear there's signals going, and you like to have your beam and everything else. But, well, hopefully that gets sorted out for you soon enough, because I know how you feel on that one. And let's see, what else? Yeah, well, I think, Skip, I think we're hanging in there okay. I don't think it's going to go south on us, although watch, I'll let go of the mic button and everybody will disappear, but what are you going to do? I just sent a picture to Bill, LK. I thought he was going to be on. I've got a couple dogs laying on the floor behind me, and I sent him a picture with the radios, and I said, yep, the Swan net has gone to the dogs, so there you go. I should probably post that on our little forum. You guys will get a chuckle about that. But two collies laying down behind me. And let's see, what else? I will not be here next week. I'm boogieing out Friday, and I'll be gone for the week. I'll be on the following net, but I will not be on next week's. I'm going out of town, going to Vegas, and the wife and I are going to celebrate our anniversary and spend a little time together. So that's the deal with that. Let's see. And that is good information, Kevin. That is actually, I've read that, and that is absolutely the best way to do it. Hands down, best way to do it. And George probably already knows that, but some people might not. There's a lot of listeners, so that works too. And I know a lot of people are afraid to neutralize the tubes, and it's nothing to be afraid of. Honestly, however you do it, but that is the way to do it. So, okay, Ron, coming at you, and good on the ride today. Very good. You said it was, I thought you said it was Christ parking or something. Wait a minute. Christ parking where? What? So Christ Park. Got it. I thought you said Christ Park there or something like that. I said, man, he's really visiting some people. Anyway, over to you, Ron. KD6BWS and 9AMI.
All right, John. N9AMI, KD6BWS. Yeah, it's Desert Christ Park. There's a whole bunch of sculptures and stuff. Christ with all the different things he did, like at the well and this and that and other things. So it's a pretty big area, a whole bunch of statues and a great big carving mural the size of a movie movie screen, you know, outdoor drive-in screen of the Last Supper. It's really neat. And yeah, that whole area is up on the side of the hill on the north side of Yucca Valley. And yeah, I went there about a month ago to the Desert Christ Park to that, and then today I was just because I was had to go to O'Reilly's Auto Parts get some stuff, and so I just cruised alongside that mountain and found a nice dirt road to go up and look out over everything. So yeah, very good on that neutralization scheme. Yeah, going backwards with the signal through the output and looking at it on the plate of the driver. Haven't done that one yet, but yeah. And yeah, George and Phil, I still climb on the roof. I got a bunch of painting I'm going to be doing too, so I'll be getting up on the roof. But getting up on towers and poles and stuff, that's history for me. Don't want to be broken up. Ain't no fun falling. So, alrighty. Yeah, well, I was copying everybody fine. Everybody was coming in good here. Yeah, there's some slow QSB signals that ducked down, but they never went down to the noise itself, so turned out pretty good. So with that, I'll send it back up to you, Skip. K6LGL, K86VWS. WA6JUF. Okay, there's John. Good evening to you, John. This is Skip in Santa Monica. Welcome to the Swan. Go ahead and check in, please. WA6JUF. Your turn, K6LGL. All right. Well, if you allow a Galaxy 300, I would like to do so. Great to hear you guys. So I just turned her back on, and here she is. Let me open up the lid and see that everything is okay. Yeah, it looks fine. All right. And hello, Ron. Heard you, and this is Jay. So I can get in with you guys and do a little bit more hamming this way. Skip, back to you. K6LGL. This is WA6JUF. That's the first time I think on this net, John. Welcome aboard. I don't know what you're running. You're probably running the Galaxy 300 series, maybe. But that's fine. All rigs and that are welcome here. Even though, we celebrate the heritage of Hope Johnson in the Swan category, but all transmitters and all stations are welcome. You don't have to be running Swan equipment to check in this net. So welcome aboard there, John. Glad to have you here. All right. Sounding pretty good in here, and glad your signal's here on the coast. It's a little bit more QSB. That would be the moisture coming in from the ocean and the various other things. Then we got Christmas lights generating some noise too here. So that's probably contributing to the overall difficulty. Let's do the final round, gentlemen. And I was hoping that maybe Paul would show up also. K2LNQ there, but I guess Paul is probably indisposed. But again, John, welcome to the Swan then. So, in the order of things that we have W6YET, followed by N6WHK, Phil, followed by W6JKM, Kevin, followed by WB6MWLJ, there in Claremont and the Inland Empires, and N9AMI, John there in Silver Springs, Nevada, and then KB6BWS, Rhonda and Joshua Tree, and John up in the San Diego area, WA6JUF. So, let's do the final, and listen out, and always interested what other people are doing. I'm just trying to keep the things I have running, you know. That's keeping me busy enough. Okay, back to you there, George. W6YEC. And the very fine group on the Swan net. State 6 little green light.
Okay, very good, Skip. W6YEC. Good evening to John joining us with the Galaxy. And yeah, John checked into the Drake net, I believe. And so I think this is the second time to hear the Galaxy. Sounds great, John. No problem. And let's see here. Yes, Kevin, totally 100% agree. That is the absolute correct way to neutralize, and that's really the key. Is it needs to be neutralized, and make sure it's neutralized if you're going to use those rigs up there. But I tell you what spoiled me. One time I had a Swan, and I put it on 10 meters, and it arced or something. Something happened. And man, I lost the tube. And I said, okay, that's it. I'm not going to those tubes are too expensive to take a chance. So, and of course, Ken is, it was just, I don't know what I was doing, checking the thing for whole bands or something like that. I can't remember. And I had that rig was neutralized and all. So it just something happened, and it was just 10 meters of tuning in and bam. So it just ruined me to think about putting those rigs on the upper bands. But with the 6146, that's a whole different subject. With the TS 520 trigger. And what's fun? I put my AM gear on AM before we had that week before last conversation on and 10 meters. And I had made that contact North Carolina on 50 watts on 10 meter AM. That was so much fun, so exciting. Just bringing back lots of memories, from many years ago. Such a nice piece. Anyway, and then when the question came out for the video about working station sideband on 10 meters, and I had with my 7600, but that got me inspired. So before I went up to the house that night after the net, I went ahead and loaded the TS 520 up on 10 meters, ready for the next day, and I got on and made a couple contacts with it, and it was just so smooth and so much fun using vintage gear up there on 10 meters, because really our memories of 10 meters, obviously at this stage, is vintage gear in so many regards. So what a nice combination. A good way to enjoy our vintage equipment more than just on the net. And so I've been having a lot of fun with the TS 520, and I wouldn't even think about it during the day, and now I'm thinking about it, so I got to turn it down if I hear a station or two, make a contact. And what I'm finding, though, is other people are listening in, and I've got a pretty good signal across the country there on sideband, so inevitably when I get done with the contact, I've got 2 or 3 guys lined up that want to talk on 10 meters. And usually I'll talk to 1 or 2, but you got to draw a line somewhere, and you got to get out of here 3 times. Anyway, it's been fun, and the band's been very good to us tonight. Certainly have enjoyed it. All right, enough from me. 73s to everybody. Thanks for all the comments and all. And yeah, John. I mean, I get up on. I'll just make this one last comment. I get up on Phil's roof, and I've been on the hill, and we've done a bunch of antenna work. But I'm not going to climb a ladder up a tower. That's for sure. Especially a crank-up tower. Although I have it lowered down and all that. So if somebody else wants to do that, that's fine. But we get a couple guys over there. We just lay that tower down on a ladder. In my opinion, it's the easiest way to do it. And then the coax, the area that's the problem, is right there. It's right there. It can be worked on there. And the thing is, it's in the connector. So those connectors are going to have to be changed. Well, I'm not going to do that on a tower. And that was my 2 feet planted on the ground. And I suggested to Phil, what we should do is if we we tilt that thing down, let's just change the coax at the hex beam and bring new coax all the way down to the bottom of the tower. And if you're going to have to, because it's a long run, so he's going to need to actually connect it to coax that's already run down the hill to the shaft. So let's put the connector on the bottom of the tower, and then if there's any kind of a problem, it'll be easy to get to. You don't have to do this again. So I recommend we change that whole coax. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's how things keep going. That's it. 73s to everybody. So Phil, over to you. N6WHK. W6YEC.
W6YEC, N6WHK. That makes good sense to me. And it's only a 20-foot tower, so it's not very high. It's for a hex beam. That's the only thing that worries me is the hex beam itself and the way they're manufactured and put together. It wouldn't take too much to break it, I don't think. But it's been up and down a couple times. Transferred over to a new rotor because the old rotor quit working. Seems like I don't have anything of bad luck lately. Anyway, that sounds good. You know yourself, George, because you wound that coax up. That's not good line for going around the tower. It's too stiff. It wouldn't work, so we need to get some kind of softer coax and something that's more pliable to make the loop around the rotor, then come down. Well, that wouldn't bother me a bit. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say I'll do also. And I've enjoyed it. Have fun with this rig. I like this Swan. It seems to do a good job for me. It drifts a little bit, but I keep on it and try to keep it on frequency. So with that, over to Kevin. WA6JKN. Yeah, I've tried the garlic ice cream. I didn't really notice that much difference. But my wife likes it. She liked a lot of things. We made 2 or 3 trips up there for the festival. WA6JKN, it's all yours. N6WHK.
Yeah, the braking station. Go ahead.
Yeah, is this a Swan net?
Yes, it is. And what's your call and name, please? We'll put you on the list.
Yeah, name is Frank, and the call is Alpha Foxtrot 0 X-ray X-ray. I have a Rayfro antenna and a Swan antenna, and I'm looking for the control boxes for them.
Okay. Did everybody hear the question? If anybody has any information, go ahead and chime in right now.
I didn't get his name, Kevin. Is that, are you talking about a Swan antenna, a Swan 55?
Yeah, the braking station, did you hear George? He had asked you a question.
I heard him, but I don't have a very good copy on him.
Okay, I'll have to relay for you, George. What was your question?
If it's a Swan antenna, is what he's asking about. Control box for a Swan 55 antenna.
That is correct, George.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have one. I've had the 45, but I don't have the 55. Yeah. So, But I was thinking, put it out there and see if somebody happens to have that. The 45 was the popular one. I think that where you manually changed the coil up and down. I had that for years on my Thunderbird. Anyway, what was his name there? AF0FX?
Yeah, the braking station. I didn't write down your call, but George is asking what your name is.
Yeah, my name is Frank. The call here is Alpha Foxtrot 0 X-ray X-ray. I'm over here near San Francisco and Hayward. Yeah, I have a Rayfro antenna. Rayfro was bought out by Swan, and then I have a Swan antenna also. And like I say, I'm looking for control boxes for them.
Is it the 45 or the 55 control box?
I don't know. What's the difference between the two?
Well, 45 doesn't have a control box, Kevin. It's the 55.
Yeah, 55 is the one that has a control box, and no one on the net has one or knows where to get one, Frank, over.
Okay, I happen to be listening doing something else, and I heard somebody talking about a Swan. I figured I'd hit gold. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the interruption. AF0XX will be clear.
Okay, Frank, we're going to put you down on the list and invite you to join us every Saturday. We start at 7 o'clock, so you're welcome to join us. I would love to hear more about your rigs there. And let me see, I wrote down your call. Alpha Fox 0 X-ray X-ray Frank up near San Francisco. So Skip, put Frank on the list, and we'll look for him next week. Thank you for stopping by there, Frank. We're in the 73 round at the moment, so I'm going to pass along my very best to 73. Also, in terms of the neutralization of the sweep tubes, I just wanted to make sure I said that you adjust the neutralization for a dip on the oscilloscope. I guess everybody assumes that anyway, so I just wanted to make sure. And also make sure your scope probe can handle the plate voltage of the driver. If it can't, go ahead and throw in a, say about a 5 picofarad capacitor that's rated at least, well, it's got to be higher than the plate voltage on the driver tube. And Ron nailed it. It was kind of a backwards deal, but the trick is you got to take that filament voltage off, disconnect it from the base of the tube, or however it's the easiest way for your radio, and make sure the plate voltage is also so you can not worry about having to keep both hands in your back pocket. All right, 73. Good night, everybody, and it sounds like you're getting closer there, Phil, to get that antenna connectors and rotors and all that stuff resolved. I think John had a good idea there. Find someone that's a little bit younger that can climb up there and do the work, and I think George had a good idea too. Get a bunch of people over there and lay that antenna down on the ladder and replace the connectors and all that kind of stuff. Forget that. Just buy all new coax. I don't do that anymore. If my coax needs a connector, I buy a new coax with a connector on it. It's believe me, it's easy. If you got a few extra bucks saved up, just go buy the coax with the connector on it. Get it from DX Engineering, and you'll have good quality connections. Try to solder it yourself. Unless you have the equipment to do it properly, it's going to be not very good. All right. Good night, everybody. And over to Jay. WB6MWL, WA6JKN.
One more quick break.
Go ahead.
Thank you, gentlemen. KW1NG out in Alpine. I just got Collins S-line on. I know it's not a Swan, but it's Collins S-line on the air here. 75S3C and a 32S3, and just wondering how it sounded.
Well, it sounds good here in Montclair. You're about an S8 right now. There is some QSB on the band, but it sounds okay. Over.
Coming in Lima Charlie and Gilroy.
East County, San Diego. So Thanks a lot. I used to work for Swan, by the way, 78 through 82 after it was acquired by Cubic. So I worked on a lot of the Cubic Astro transceivers there in the engineering group. So if anybody has any questions, I maybe remember enough to answer. Anyway, thanks a lot. Good evening, gentlemen. 7-3. KW1NG.
Yeah, KW1N, is it Nancy George? KW1 Nancy George, is that correct?
Yes, November Golf. November Golf.
Okay, and you're in Alpine, and what was the name?
Name is Ken, Kilo Echo November.
Okay, Ken, this is Jay up in Montclair here. That was my turn. I'm going to sign out, but yeah, maybe Skip, you can write that name down. That might be a valuable source for people with Cubic equipment. Yeah, that's for information that Ken works for Cubic there. I do have a Cubic 102B X-ray here, Ken. I run it sometimes on the net here. So, that's the scoop here. And Phil, I hope you get your antenna situation squared away there. And George, I'm glad you're done with the electrical on the driveway there. And thanks, Kevin, for the neutralization info. And I noticed in some of the Swan manuals, I don't know if it's in all of them, there is a separate procedure for 10-meter neutralization. But I can't recall just what is different on it. But I know there's, especially the 700CX with the 8950s, they had a real problem trying to neutralize those tubes on 10 meters. Anyway, enough of that. I'll turn it up to John, and have a good trip, John. Enjoy your anniversary there. N9 AMI, WB6MWL, 73.
Okay, thanks, Jay. Yeah, good signal. And hello to John, and hello to Ken. And the Collins sounds really clean, really nice. I'm looking at it on the pan adapter. Look real good. So, had a friend of mine who lived in Alpine Antennas. He built screwdrivers. He passed away a number of years ago, but probably the best bang for your buck for a mobile antenna as compared to $1,000 Scorpions and all that jazz. Anyway, yeah, welcome to chime in here anytime, and we're just loose here. we sometimes it's radio, sometimes it's price of oil. You never know. It doesn't get nothing too heated, but we do enjoy just kind of keeping things loose and friendly. So drop in any time for sure. A lot of guys running Swan stuff, Atlas stuff, Cubic stuff, all that. So nice to hear you. Good signal. Okay, guys. Well, 73 to all. I'll catch some of you during the week. Like I said, till Friday, I'm bugging out on the other nets, AM nets, and all that jazz. And we'll say 7-3 for now. Enjoyed it. Over to you, Ron, KD6VWS and 9 AMI.
Okay, John, N9AMI, KD6VWS. Okay, I think the band's starting to go a little bit long. I had to listen to Jay on KFS, but you're still coming in good, Kevin. Everybody was earlier. And hello, Frank and Ken and John, JUS. Yeah, you're 300. Atlas 300 sounding good, and the Collins, I think that was Ken. Yeah, it sounds good. I got Collins S-Line 1 equipment. I haven't used it in quite a while, but stuff's always fun. And so, wow, good net and interesting chat. So I'll say my 73 and send it over to you, John. WA6JUS, KD6VWS.
K6LK.
Breaker here. This is WA6JUS. Thank you, Ron. This is Swan, I guess the 6.5 in this rig just provided by George. That sort of makes the Swan like, And meanwhile, but the Galaxy is doing well. I'm not sure that I'm running full power. Not that I care if it's doing well enough. But it's okay in any regard. Well, this is great that I know now Friday night I can get on with you guys with this radio on this frequency. That makes it seem real homey. Okay, I did have a good. I played at the Moose Lodge last night. The Spring Valley Moose Lodge. That's the first Friday of the month, as I usually do, and that's going well. Then also went down to Hermosa Surf Shop in Bulldog today, and I have some kids there who are wanting to learn. We just keep turning this up to get a little bit more. Okay. Anyway, keep it going. I'll listen out. I guess you're saying 73, so that's fine. On to the next. This is WA6JUS.
I don't know if Frank hung around or not. I guess it's Bill.
John, could you please turn over to WA6JUS when Ron finishes, and then over to K6LK for final?
Yeah, JUS is done, and Bill, K6LK, go ahead there.
Yeah, okay, John. N9AMI K6LK, just wanted to say hello to the group. A little late here because I had to take a call, but anyway, good evening, and back there to you on N9AMI K6LK.
Okay, Bill. Well, there's 73 rounds, so you're tail end Charlie, and I'm going to send it back up to Skip, K6LK, and K6LGL, N9AMI.
Okay, John, thank you. And little QSB on the signal there, so it's a little rough copy at times. The band's shifting around. This is Skip in Santa Monica, K6LGL. Welcome aboard to AF0XX, Frank, near San Francisco. Hope you stopped by. And Bill, you're always welcome, K6LK, along with the regulars. You're always welcome my new stations. I have the old plastic Swan antenna, but it needs work. The problem within the interior connections, and how they're mounted to the switching arrangement. Run intermittent, the years take its toll, so it needs work. It's not in operating condition at all. You picked that up some years ago, the Swan antenna, but it's an interesting design. When it works right, it's good. It's good for a couple of 100 watts of power, but not the real high power model. It's a little bit limited in that. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for participating. I'm sorry Paul didn't stop in tonight. Thank you for joining the Swan there. John, have a successful trip there. You and your wife spend some time, supper, celebrate your marriage and your good times. That's important. Very, very important. So, we'll miss you, but we know you'll have a good time. Say my 73s to you, George, and 73s to Phil and 6WHK. Over to you, Kevin, also. Like your ideas of neutralization, I agree with them. And Joe also, with all the interesting things you do. Same way to you, John. Have a nice one. Ron, 73s to you. John, good to hear you. Come in next time. We'll be staying around 7 every Saturday there until the 95, unless The frequency is very busy, then he's trying to move down the KCA2 to possibly to 7293. We'll just avoid the QAM. And good night also to K6 on the coast. So, we'll see you all next time. Have a nice weekend and have a nice summer, all of you. K6 1 is going right. So just good night, everybody.